Action.
Today is my first solo flight. It's the greatest moment of my life. It's 1921. This is another world. This is heaven. It looks like islands of icebergs, gobs of mashed potatoes, rows of whipped cream stirred in with blue jam, or majestic mountains covered with snow. They say pilots are crazy for being up here, but they're wrong. Pilots are geniuses, scientists, daredevils, explorers, romantics. I'm a pilot. By God, I am a pilot. I could die right now, and it all would have been worth it. Can anything be more wonderful than this? On May 22nd, 1937, one of the world's greatest aviators began daring flight to circle the globe at the equator. 12 days later, she began the final leg of her journey from Lae, Singapore to Helens Island. Unfortunately for us, we will never know if Amelia Earhart reached her destination. The July 5 New York Times describes Amelia Earhart as a modern Icarus, an ambitious dreamer whose heart flies to the sun. Well, how can I refuse such a shining adventure? 4 other women have already died trying, but I'm willing to give it a go. If I could get back, get a name going, I could fly for the rest of my life. Because if you want to know the truth, I've never been as happy as when I'm in the air. And so they interviewed me for the job. And apparently, I'm a damn success, so they give me the dubious honor of being captain of the mission, which means I get to write down every little movement that we make. And so we go. And I watch Bill, the pilot, stay awake for the 20 hours and 44 minutes till we sail over the ocean. And I know I'm in the presence of a real fly ace, a real talent. And here I am, just a sack of potato salad to set some passive world record. The magazines proclaim Amelia Lives when Bill did all the work. He deserves the praise. It tears me up when they call me Lady Lindy because Lindbergh actually achieved something with his own hands. Lindbergh was the first person to fly over the ocean, alone, solo. And I was just a passenger. And I hate it when they speak of my courage, because my courage hasn't even been tested. And I don't like it at all. And I vow I will make the flight again. Not for publicity, but for me, because I want to. And 12 other people have been around the world. All men. So I set a few more records. First person to fly from Hawaii to California, first person to fly solo over the Pacific, first person to fly solo over the Atlantic and Pacific, first person to fly from Hawaii to California to New York. It was 1937 that I decided to make my last big achievement, and I want to do something daring. I'll fly the equator belt. I'm joyously flying when... Is it hot in here? Maybe it's just me. No, it's hot in here. Far on the wing, I'm flying with a wax wing straight for the yellow heat pounding on my brain. And suddenly, it starts to sleep. But now the ice is another problem. I can't see a thing. And I will soon fall down into the blue abyss of the ocean. I imagine endless waves below me, like blue tombstones, each with my name engraved on white caps. I'm lost in ice, but there's no choice. I must keep going, flying by instruments. This is Earhart to Tosca. Fuel's gone. Give me bearings. Can anyone hear me? Fatigue comes on me after 16 hours like the plague. This is another world. This is heaven. It looks like islands of icebergs, gobs of mashed potatoes, rows of whipped cream stirred in with blue jam, or majestic mountains covered with snow. They say pilots are crazy for being up here, but they're wrong. Pilots are geniuses, scientists, daredevils, and explorers. If I die right now, it all would have been worth it. Don't give up on me. Not now.